In the beginning, I want you to hold your hand up if you ever moved out to another country. Keep your hand up if you were not fluent in this language that people in this country were using. This topic for a lot of you can be a waste of time, because you may think that this is obvious or unnecessary. You already went through it or didn't even have to, but there are a lot of people who actually have never done this before or will do that, and they are curious and scared at the same time. When I was just about to go to the 8th grade, my parents told me that we are no longer going to live in Poland, in my home. The place when I was growing up and spent my whole childhood. I thought that they were just planning something that will not reflect on my future, but after a while, I realized that it was true. I had to pack all my stuff and say goodbye to all my friends. It was hard for me, but this time I just wanted to see the positive sides of the situation, so I told myself that we can still chat, write messages, and I will meet them on holidays. But when I arrived, I was no longer very optimistic. My apartment was not cozy at all. It was huge and wide. There were no furniture yet, just 2 mattresses. I could not believe that this is my home right now. I also couldn't sleep because of the stress about going to school. When I went there, I realized that I couldn't speak as well as other people. This place was also much more modernized than my previous school, so I had hard times using my laptop for every single lesson. The building was big, and I didn't know where the classes were, so I was getting lost all the time. But I didn't want to ask anyone, because I felt ashamed. I felt ashamed about my English. It actually got to this point that I didn't want to talk to anyone, and every single break I wanted to spend alone. Happily, after a while, I met very nice people who helped me to get through this by just offering a friendship. If they didn't support me this time, I don't think that I would be able to talk in front of such a big number of people right now. When people move outside of their country for the first time, they're less confident than in their environment. Even if they are showing that everything is okay, actually they are struggling. It is hard to do basic things like moving in the city without using Google Maps or even ordering a taxi. There are a lot of stereotypes about different countries, and usually people follow this opinion before they are even going to meet someone. It is hard to start a conversation with another person when you have such a small amount of words. You can think that people will laugh at your grammar, pronunciation, breaks before starting a new sentence. You will also see that people here have a different mentality and sense of humor. But you need to win with this fear. Because if you're not going to talk, you're not going to improve your language and make friends. Sometimes you can feel that you're the only one in the world, but actually, there are plenty of us in the similar situations. Despite that, we all are different and everybody will deal with this in a different way. Someone can be really shy and close to others, when another person can be really talkative and confident. Someone can try to become good friends with everyone, when another will just stay in the shade. But we all need friends who will support us, friends who are not going to judge us. For many people, language is a measurement of an intelligence. Some people think that if you are not fluent in that, you just cannot be well educated, which is obviously not true. You can be a math genius, but without understanding the questions, it is hard to show that you actually are. You can be an amazing writer and have a lot of great ideas, but without words in particular language, it is hard to express them. Basically, there are a lot of talented and educated people would have to study even more because of the language barrier. The funniest thing is that a lot of people who think in this way already have been in this situation before. They already forgot how to be new and what does it mean. they are just ignoring them, or they laugh about it. Maybe instead of doing that, it would be nice to talk from time to time, ask if they need help, and who knows, maybe you will find a new friend. In the beginning, for you it can be nothing, but for them it means a lot. Thank you.